Welcome in, everybody. Today we have a 20-minute upper body specific mobility session. I am going to be using the bench, so it's bench specific. You can do these without a bench. You can use an elevated surface, you can use a chair, you can use a couch, anything that gives you a little bit of elevation, especially for the second half. First half, we're gonna use a couple moves where we're gonna be supine and then quadruped on your bench. And the bench just gives us a little bit of a different opportunity to get into some better range of motion. So today's session, I'm super excited to do with you. I'm gonna go ahead and start our 20 minutes, giving myself a couple seconds to intro, and then we're gonna get right after it. I'm actually going to hit that first track again. This song is so pretty. And by the way, the music is just background, so we have a little vibe going. I am gonna also use a towel. It's optional for one movement. If you don't have it, it's okay. But I generally assume you bring a towel to class. Ready? Let's go big deep breath in right here. Lift up. Exhale. Good. I want 3 more like that, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to picture your body expanding through the crown of the head, through the fingertips, reaching long. Give me one more big deep breath in, and add that smile, because it just makes everything that much better, right? Okay, from here, we're gonna sweep forward and open. So just like we did with our lower body bench mobility, we have a little bit of a heat builder here in the beginning. Good, keep sweeping in and out. I want to take a couple seconds here to say hello to the live crew on today. Hi Stacy, hi Kristen, hi Kayla. So excited to see you guys. And everybody doing this on replay. Good, big open through the chest. Grab those elbows now, shake it out low to high. We're gonna do 3 reps all the way up, all the way down. And this just loosens up through the thoracic spine. So today's session, it's gonna be from the waist up. We're gonna get neck, shoulders, chest, back, thighs, tries, thoracic spine as well. Last time up and down. Now release the arms and just give me some twists side to side. You can keep your elbows bent or you can start to extend. The extension gives you a little bit more range of motion and momentum going side to side. Very nice, team. Okay, go ahead and grab your towel. This is the only time I'm really gonna use it, and it just helps us get that nice chest stretch. If you don't have a towel, you can still do the movement. We're just gonna go front and back, creating a little bit of a stretch through the upper body, through the chest, through the shoulders. Check it out. You guys know the option here. You can bend your elbows and then come forward. You're gonna start to upgrade that to a full extension as you have that range of motion, and go slow. We're gonna go 30 more seconds here. I love this move. You know, how many times do you walk past a towel in your day? If you can grab it, hit a couple of these 180, it's almost a 360, I guess. This is another challenge I provide for you guys to just slide it in there in your mind going, how many times a day could I maybe mix in a couple extra, I call them chest circles. Good, 5 more seconds. And then we're gonna go into some rotator presses. So you can set that towel aside. So rotator press, I just want you to come alternating. So you're gonna keep your arms, so elbows coming out directly from your shoulders. We're just pressing opposite directions. And I want you to notice which side feels a little tighter. We're gonna do this again at the end, just to check in to see if you feel any looser. Right now for me, I'll just kind of share. My right side feels a little tighter as I go down. So it's just good information. Okay, bring those elbows in at your sides. Check it out. You're gonna open, up, back, in, down. So we lift, back, in, down. A little bit more range of motion here. Try to press back. Now the big key feature, and we're gonna get a little bit more into our neck as well, is to keep the neck, your chin tucked, so neck is straight. And then with your upper body, keeping it nice and aligned. Good, give me one more. Starting to feel the heat. All right, next we're gonna do shoulder airplanes. I always take a back view for you, so you're gonna tap your fingers, big sweep. Using this today as a movement-based warm-up. This also has some mobility features as well. Reach long. See see if you can feel any improvement from time to time that we do this. We mix it in quite a bit, right? Hopefully it's getting better and better. And if not, it's okay. What does that show you? Mix in a little bit more. My right shoulder today is feeling a little bit tighter. And it can vary, by the way, from class to class. 2 more sweeps. Last heat up move. Palms open on the base of your back. You're gonna press forward to that rotator and then open up through your chest. You're gonna hit your chest and anterior delts, which is the front of the shoulders. So last heat up here, pressing forward, extending back. As your arms come behind your back, don't let your rib cage follow. So keep everything in alignment. Now we're gonna go to some seated movements next. Seated allows you to focus even more intently without having to think so much of your lower body. Right now I'm thinking about firm base, knees slightly bent. When we take it to seated, it's a little more focused. All right, go ahead and grab your bench. We're gonna do some first neck stretches, and this is gonna be focused on different directions that we're gonna go with our neck. So thinking about how our neck moves, it moves in 360 degrees, right? So we slide this back a little bit. So let's start by just going ear to shoulder. Now you can absolutely do this standing, but seated, as I mentioned, you get a chance to just firmly plant feet, focus all your attention on keeping a tight core, straight back. Where do you feel tension? And again, I feel it on the right side. All right, now we're gonna go down and up. So our neck also lets us look down, look all the way up. Now I want you to go real slow through these movements. Whenever we work with our neck, I want you to take your time. There's no need to rush at all. One more. Good, 360 degrees. Give me some neck circles. So all the way through. Give me 3 each direction. Feeling every degree of that 360. Yes, nice job. When you finish your third, take it the other way. Big circle. Feels so good feeling the front of the neck, which we're gonna get into next. Good. I'm on my final one. All right, from here, I want you to just kind of take one arm across and you're gonna kind of hold down here, and this just helps. We're gonna stretch through the front of the neck. So holding here, you're gonna tuck your chin and then just take it at an angle. Once you feel that stretch, you're gonna pause for a second and then switch. So cross your body, tuck your chin, diagonal. This is your scalene. So this is stretching through the front of the neck. Tends to carry a lot of tension. So we're gonna do 5 dedicated reps each side. Notice I'm just on or below my collarbone. It helps really stabilize. You get a deeper stretch. Also, the more you tuck your chin, the better that stretch is gonna feel. I have 2 more if you're following my pace. These are such underutilized movements that make a big impact on our body. So I'm so glad that you're here today. Sometimes it's hard to carve the time out for mobility, but I promise you, your body's gonna thank you. Very nice job. All right, we're gonna come behind our bench next. And we're just gonna use it as a little bit of a chance to open up through our shoulders. So whether you're doing palm or fist down, you're gonna give me some rotations. So I'm gonna go fist today. So I want you to kind of take just a second to give me some rotations through your shoulder. It gives you just a place to put your fist. You can also do this on a wall as well, but it gives you some feedback. And I want 5 rotations. Stabilize through the lower body by keeping your glutes tight. I have 1 more. Good, switch directions. Rotate out, rotate in. Good, if you're doing it on a wall, same thing. You just give that light pressure, gives you that light feedback for your body. Rotate out. And also uncovers. If you have some stickiness where you can't rotate all the way, make a note. These are all areas that I want you to come back and keep working on and keep testing to see the improvement. Okay, from here, working our way to the bench, let's open up a little bit through our upper body. So So I'm gonna take it into a wide child's pose. So it's a modified child's pose because you have a little bit of a height there. So core tight, I want you to sink back, hips to heels. And you're opening up now through your armpits. Now because this is a mobility-based movement, I want you to come in and out of that. Pressing back, coming up. We're gonna be going on our bench next to work a little bit more on chest as well as neck. It's just helping us open now a little bit through the lats as well as the chest. Give me 2 more. And we'll be coming back to this movement. Don't you worry, I know it's that good, right? Okay, next I want you to come on top of the bench, supine position. Now this one you can do on an elevated surface, or you can do it standing because you're gonna need the depth for this first move. So on the bench, go ahead and gently lay back. Keep your core tight. We're gonna do 180 circles with your upper body. So start with those arms all the way overhead, maintain tightness in your core, and you're gonna go ahead and circle and come all the way through, feeling the stretch, kind of like we did with our neck, and then go back the way you came, allowing gravity to help pull everything down and open. Now that we have kind of pre-stretched and pre-warmed up through the chest and shoulders, you should feel an even deeper range of motion. You'll start to feel those biceps allow you to take the pressure off. This one should allow you to feel just light, more mobile. And this can be done also many times throughout the day if you have the opportunity to just lie back on something. Again, you need elevated surface, so you have depth. But such a great release for the low back as well, just kind of decompresses everything. Great work. Give me 1 more. Very nice job. Okay, what we're gonna do next is actually a neck mobility and strengthener. If you wanna bring your feet up for more support, you can follow me. I'm just doing that for a little bit extra support. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about tucking your tucking your chin, and I want you to lift up. Now, I'm not lifting through my abs. This is not a core move. Place it back down. Keep going. I'm just gonna talk you through it. I want 5 solid reps. Tuck your chin, and then I want you to lift up. Sternocleidomastoid, SM. I'm gonna have to post that. You'll see it listed below. It's got a long 3-word name, and it's right across the front of your neck. You're gonna tuck your chin, lift up. And just give me a couple second hold as you come to the top, and then release. Up, and then release. I'm just trying not to stay in a supine position too long, so that's why I'm not joining you, but this one's so good for strengthening the front of the neck. Another one I'd love for you to do and mix into your routine or daily habit. Tuck your chin, last one. Lift, hold, feel that stretch, feel that strength, and then gently rock yourself back up to a standing position. Excellent job. We're gonna go back to the side of our bench. If you feel the pace, yes, I'm moving pretty quickly because 20 minutes, as you know, moves so fast. But we're fitting a lot in to make sure this serves as a full upper body mobility session. So back to wide, modified child's pose. Now here's the change. I next want you to come in with your thumbs up, and we're gonna do a narrow. So we're gonna go between wide and narrow. As you go wide, if you wanna start taking it to thumbs up, increasing that range of motion, please do. And then bring it back narrow. Good, 1 more each direction. As you go wide, you feel more through the chest, through the lats. As you go narrow, you're gonna start to feel your shoulders a little bit more. And now we're gonna hit some thoracic rotation. So palm down, reach with your opposite side all the way through. Let your body weight kind of fall down. Keep your hips square and then switch. So cross, open that palm on the bottom. Keep it up. Nice work. If you want to stack that top arm, be my guest. Going for 3 each direction. I'm sliding through now with my palm open, my range of motion starting to open up a little bit more for me to do that. Nice work, last one. Slide. Beautiful work. All right, come to your bench. elbows on top of your bench. We're gonna slide back now. This is an excellent opener through the triceps, the shoulders, as well as your upper back. Good, and then come out of that movement, reset, sink back. Good, let those arms come back in prayer position as far as your range of motion allows, and then come out of it. I let my arms and my body kind of come out of that pose together. 3 more, please. Good, try to control the rib cage as much as possible. Last one, please. Nice work. All right, come to one side. We're gonna get a little bit more now into our biceps as well as our chest. So starting first with the bicep, placing thumb side down on your bench or elevated surface, other side nice and stable. We're gonna open up through the bicep. So you get a length through the bicep, you also can add a little bit of rotation, get the chest as well. Good, and I want you to press in and out of it. So remember, mobility is a little bit of movement. 5 is what I'm looking for. Every time you go in and out of that stretch, try to think about pinning it down a little bit more, creating more length. You might just start to feel a stretch through your palm as well. 2 more. Good, last one. Simply switch sides. I always get a workout with you guys when I do my bench so I can keep facing you. Thumb side on, here we go, 5 presses. I have my stability on the other side, so press through, reach long, come back to starting position. I also get a little bit of rotation through my spine, but I'm keeping my hips stable. So I'm not twisting from my hips down. You feel your glutes start to engage, hopefully. The purpose of the glutes is to always anchor you when you're in a position like this to protect your low back. Give me 2 more. Nice job. Beautiful work, team. All right, face your bench again. We're gonna go into lats. So once you come one arm across your bench, start with your palms down. We're gonna use a little bit of that rotation. So open and close through your shoulder. Give me 3, and then we're gonna switch sides. So I'm just getting rotation. Very nice, and then switch sides. So other side diagonal, palm down, open and close. We're gonna come back for another round, but first I wanna go back into the elbows on top, hitting that same narrow prayer position with those arms, shoulder, mobility. Good, 1 more, and then we'll go back to the diagonal rotation. Good. Take your arm, first lead across. So a little bit of a flow here. Should feel like work as well. 1 more, open and close. Switch sides. Open and close. Now next time we go back to our narrow position, 1 arm at a time. We're gonna use this as a little bit more of a tricep specific. So 1 arm your bench, supporting hand, and I just want you to come down. So the back of your palm touches your back, or sorry, the inside of your palm touches your back, and you slide back and give me length through the tricep. You're also gonna feel your shoulder. Good, switch. We'll come back to that side. So just above the elbow, sit back. Hips stay square. And switch back to the first lead. Good. Switch again. And now a counter stretch. Go ahead and flip around. Palms are going to be on your bench. We're going to do a reverse plank. So pressing up, shifting side to side. It's a little bit of an elevated reverse plank. I do reverse plank a lot. So good to open up through the biceps, shoulders. Very nice work. All right, flip 1 more time. Getting close to being done. Back to the tricep, so pick your first lead. Sink back and switch. Good, 1 more each direction. Switch last one. And before we flip for the final time, 1 more cross body, open up through the lats. Switch. flip around. If you want to start seated on your bench, then lower your body, reverse plank. So open everything up, shift side to side. Good, gently come up to a standing position with me. And we're gonna finish with a little bit of a spine rotation and release. So grab your elbows, tip at your hips. Let everything just fall forward. Good, palms on the floor, or if you wanna face your bench for a little bit more height, your range of motion, open up to one side. And then close, open up other side. One more each direction. Nice work. Slowly come to the top. Grab those elbows, shake it out. Fantastic work today, you guys. We're gonna do that rotator press just to see if you notice any increased mobility and range. And if not, it's okay. You just might wanna mix some upper body mobility in a little more often. Shake it out. All right, let's test it together. Come back to your rotator presses. Do you feel a little bit more free? I certainly do. All right, you guys, shake it out. Because we kept this very movement-based, this is a fantastic extended warm-up. If you take these extra 20 minutes to warm up your body before, say, an upper body workout, or even before any exercise for that matter, you're gonna get better range of motion, better muscle recruitment. Just always make sure you're keeping it movement-based, so not holding the stretches too long. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this session today. Mobility matters so much in our bodies for both range of motion, form, results, and longevity that I will always continue to mix in more options for us. I hope you enjoyed today. With that, I will see you guys in your next session. So thank you guys so much for joining me live today. See you next time.